everybody. So this video is walking you guys through your syllabus in your course calendar. I'm going to go as quickly as I can. As you can tell, the video will be here as soon as it's done. But this course is Lit 250, or I'm sorry, Lit 210. It's online and runs between May 24th to August 6th. The final exam will be between August 2nd and 4th, and last day for course withdrawal is 7/20. My name is Brittany Estes. Please use the Canvas email to email me. I've included my other faculty email, but I don't check that one every day. The one I check every single day is the Canvas email, and that's the one I'll be using to communicate with you guys as well. Online office hours available upon request. If you need me, email me, and I will respond within 24 hours. And there is a textbook for this course, but it's a MindTap textbook, so that's actually integrated into the course. And honestly, it has some limitations, so anything not available in there, I've uploaded for you as like PDFs. You guys can read kind of the COVID statements, but as you know, if you have to quarantine due to possible exposure, you do need to alert the college. The college then alerts professors. Now, I will say that per the policy that's sent to us, you are still expected to complete your online courses. If you're not attending in person, that's one thing, but because you are online, you are still expected to keep up with your scheduled work. So it doesn't impact our course quite as much. Basically, this course looks at a variety of literary texts across genres, movements, and different authorships. You guys are going to look at short stories, you're going to look at poetry, and you're going to look at dramas. So the prereqs for this course, you guys can kind of read that for yourself, the outcomes, but the expectations, of course, are that this is an online course, so everything you say is in writing. Just make sure you are writing at a college level. Make sure that you're treating everybody else in the class, including me, with respect. Make sure that you have, the internet access to the internet, access to Canvas, and your email. Like I said, I'm going to communicate with you guys every Monday morning. I'll send out an email with the reminders of what's coming up this week. And the one piece of technology you do need to have is Word. So when you submit your essays and major writing assignments, they do need to be submitted as Word docs. And that is because that is what renders on screen, and it is correct formatting for MLA. So if you have pages or text files or PDFs, that will change the formatting, or it may not even render on screen, meaning I can't leave comments directly on the essays for you. So that is why Word is required. You can get it for free through the college. If you don't have it already, make sure that you get that. That is absolutely a requirement. If you need Canvas support, of course, the number is right there, or there's an email as well. And you guys will spend an average, 1 to 3 hours in this course a week, or per sort of lesson of the week. And as I've said, this is online, so just make sure that you are, following proper protocol and decorum. There is an online attendance policy in place, so if you are missing a certain percentage of the class instruction, that means the instructor can, kind of explore different issues with online attendance. And participation, as you'll see, is 5% of your grade, so you want to make sure that you are actively participating. Late work is not accepted, and that is because you are able to actually work ahead within a unit. So you have the ability to work at a pace that is best for you throughout the week. As you'll see, everything is due each week on Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. So you are able to work around your work schedules or your family or whatever it might be. And as I said, you have access to all of the weeks within a single unit, so you're actually able to work ahead if you have something coming up like a vacation or something you need to kind of work around. So for that reason, late work is not accepted. Recycled work is not accepted either, so that means you can't reuse work either from this course for a different assignment. So you did a discussion board and then you want to kind of use that as your essay. You can't simply recycle that work. You also can't recycle work from previous classes, so just make sure that you are not doing that. And you can kind of read all this for yourself, but really this is just saying, this is from the college, it's just saying make sure that you are writing at the college level. But you do need to meet MLA requirements, so that is the formatting that you'll write in. And that just means things like double space, 12-point font, Times New Roman, Arial, Cambria, Calibri, 1-inch margins all around, page numbers in the top right, header in the top left, that kind of thing. And there is a walkthrough of MLA that you'll watch in week 1, so that will help you as well. You guys can kind of read this section for yourself, but it just basically says if it doesn't meet the sort of acceptable levels, the instructor has the right to kind of deem that unacceptable and offer no credit. But I'm not worried. I'm sure you all are writing, at more than the college level for this course. So statement on plagiarism. So this is per the college. Plagiarism means that you are using someone else's words or ideas without giving credit to the source. This can mean you are reusing your own work, which is self-plagiarism, or that you're using from another student, or that you are using from the internet. And you just want to make sure that you do cite anything that you are using. Make sure you're not plagiarizing. We do use a plagiarism detection tool, which is very, very good. And it does show us not only a plagiarism report, which I believe you have access to as well. You can see that. But you can see the percentage of what is copied. You can see it's highlighted for us. It takes us directly to the source material, whether that's, again, another student's essay, a previous work, or something from the internet. So it is very good. It is absolutely not worth what can happen if you do plagiarize. If you plagiarize, you can fail the assignment. You can fail the course. You can have your extracurricular activities impacted. You could even be kicked out of the college. So again, absolutely not worth the what could happen for a max 3 to 4 page essay. So just please don't do it. It's pretty much that simple. And also, I do also download every single essay, every single major writing assignment. So if it's something where you're trying, kind of changing the margins or making the font size different or changing the periods to be size 13 or changing the header size, anything like that, I do change it. I reformat everything to standard MLA formatting. So it will be discovered, and just please don't do it. All right, so the grades, of course, you have the basic grade breakdown. Everything is going to be tracked throughout the semester, so you always know where you are in the grade book. It is a weighted percentage, so it's 20% is your essay 1, 20% is essay 2, 15% is essay 3. A final exam is 10%, quiz is 10, discussion boards are 5, journals are 5, so it's kind of like a personal writing assignment, like a blog. Any major writing assignment is 10%, and then participation is 5. So your total comes to 100, obviously. Everything is announced each week via email for you, but it's also, as you'll see, it's in the weekly modules. You can see everything that's coming, and you have access to everything. And it's really important, I'll go over this in a minute, but it is important that you work through those modules rather than working through an assignment list, because you'll miss all of the instruction otherwise. Final exam, of course, is required by the college, so that's during finals week. You'll have 2 hours to take that exam, any of 3 days, August 2nd through 4th. And there will be an extra credit assignment available to you at the end, 1 or 2 of them. Of course, online course evals are available after midterms, and then you guys, again, are upheld to the standards of academic ethics per the student handbook. If you need any type of accommodation, make sure you contact the accommodations office, and they will contact me. We'll get the paperwork sorted and make sure you have the accommodations that you need. And again, this is equal opportunity. Everything you say is in writing, so please be respectful to everybody in the course, regardless of race, religion, color, origin, sex, age, anything like that. And then, of course, everything is subject to change if need be. The course calendar, as I said, I'm going to go a little deeper into all this a little bit for you guys, but as I said, everything is going to be open to you, and everything is due, everything within a unit will be open to you, and everything is due usually Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Now, you'll see that week 1 and 2 has the same deadline, and that's because I extend week 1 so that you have time to get settled into the course. But after that, you'll see it's a weekly basis. And as I said, it's all due at 11:59 p.m. That's when the links close, so you want to work ahead and make sure that things aren't being submitted at the last second. But week 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is going to be our first unit. That's going to be focused on short stories. So the first week was really just settling into the course, learning about MLA, learning about all the basics. And then the second week, we'll start with some of the first reading assignments. So we'll read Hemingway, we'll read Chopin and Gilman. A lot of these you might have read before. We'll look at things like characterization and things like A and P and two kinds and everyday use. And then you'll complete an outline in week 4. We'll read a couple more from Poe and Shirley Jackson's The Lottery, complete an outline, and then I actually give you basically a whole week to write your first essay. So that will be due on Sunday, June 27th. And there will be an assignment sheet with a video explanation for you there. And then once that's done, unit number 2 will open and you'll have access to all 3 weeks in unit number 2. And that's our poetry unit. So we'll kind of go through a whole number of poems broken down by different sort of poetic devices. And then you will submit that on July 18th. And then unit 3 will open, and that's actually a really short unit. It's a drama unit. You're going to read Death of a Salesman, which you may have read before. But it's a play, really 4 acts, or 4 parts, I should say, 2 acts, 4 parts. And that essay is going to be due on Sunday, August 1st. There is a optional extra credit opportunity for you there as well. And then finals week will run from, like I said, August 2nd to 4th. You'll have a 2-hour window somewhere in those 3 days of your choosing to take the exam. So the exam will open at 1 a.m. on August 2nd and close at 11:59 p.m. on August 4th. If you choose to do it, there's also an optional extra credit assignment available to you then, which is due by August 4th at 11:59 p.m. So that is pretty much it. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. There is a syllabus quiz that's going to be associated with this, so make sure you always check. The information is here in the module. It's also available to you here in the syllabus tab. Let me know if you have any questions at all.